This new mobile game might just kill Marvel Snap. Pokémon TCG Pocket appears to be influenced by the success of other mobile card games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links and Marvel Snap, which seem to have thrived by offering simplified gameplay and some engaging mechanics. The strategy aims to attract a broader audience, particularly those who enjoy collecting, but may find traditional TCG gameplay and collecting daunting and...
Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have phones, right?
But there's one lingering question. Just how much will all of this cost? Creators seem to be leaving Marvel Snap left and right, citing predatory monetization schemes, which locks the cards behind a new Spotlight key cache. Content creators spent over $8,000 on the mobile game in 2 short years.
Spending this much money on Snap is kind of ridiculous. Like spending $8,000 on Snap, like that's probably about what I've spent.
So how will Pokemon TCG Pocket fare into this mix? Let's dive into it. Game Pocket is an upcoming mobile game set to launch on October 30th, 2024 for iOS and Android devices. There's been citations of an early launch in New Zealand. We don't know the exact date yet, but regardless, this game aims to enhance the Pokemon TCG experience by allowing players to collect and interact with digital cards in a more accessible format on their phone. An early trailer was released on August 19th, letting us in on the first set. Genetic Apex will consist of 226 base cards plus 60 immersive or full art cards. For context, this is a really big set. The first ever Pokemon TCG set consisted of 102 cards. More modern TCG sets have been criticized for being overly large. One of the biggest sets to date, Scarlet and Violet base, consisted of over 258 total cards, with 60 of them being secret rares, identical to Genetic Apex makeup. But the paper TCG packs consist of 10 total cards, and 3 of those slots have a potential to be a secret rare. TCG Pocket, on the other hand, does not appear to be as generous. The players have an opportunity to open 2 free packs a day. Each of these packs contain 5 cards with seemingly 1 full art or immersive card slot. Content creators got an early look at the Pokemon worlds. So let's say every single day you got a brand new full art card. After 30 days, you could have a copy of each rare. I say could have a copy of a single rare because Pokemon TCG decks consist of 60 cards, allow you to have 4 copies of a single card. TCG Pocket plans to have 20 card decks. Will it be 1 unique card max like Marvel Snap, or will we be allowed duplicates? I reckon we'll be allowed 2, possibly 3 copies of a single card based on some other formats in the past. But back to the matter at hand. 30 days and you have all the rare cards. With 5 card packs, let's say the other 4 common, uncommon cards are all uniques you open in that 30-day time period. That'd leave you with 120. You'd need another month to potentially get the rest of those. So at a very generous 60 days of free to play to possibly get a copy of each card. Some recent Reddit posts have displayed some of prices of TCG of the in-app purchases, and in my opinion, they don't seem to be too egregious. TCG games have always been expensive, so it stands to reason even the simplified versions will be as well. Looks like a pack will run you about $1, and there will be a $10 USD Battle Pass. The Battle Pass, at a cursory glance, is easily the best value, allowing you to open an additional free pack a day. So it'll be about $10 for 30 extra packs for that bundle. You will have to wait some time though. The Premium Pass also gives you the opportunity to take on premium missions, which, if they give you packs, will have even more value. So let's review what we know so far about TCG Pocket. Daily booster packs. Players can open 2 free booster packs per day, and potentially 3rd if you get the Battle Pass. There'll be immersive cards. The game introduces immersive cards designed to create more engaging experience by bringing some of the illustrations to life. There will be simplified gameplay. Unlike the traditional paper format, Pocket will feature simplified mechanics with only having 3 bench Pokemon instead of 5, a point system instead of prize cards. This hopefully makes for quick gameplay suited for your mobile device. Trading and collecting. We know there's an opportunity to trade cards to build your collection, which appears to some of the more casual fans or people who just like trading like myself, but we don't know exactly how the trading will play out. So back to the original question. Will Pokemon TCG Pocket kill Marvel Snap? And the answer seems like maybe. Here's why I think so. At the core, both of these games need to be extremely fun and quick. Marvel Snap does this very well. After 2 years of the release though, it's extremely expensive to catch up, and the progression of the game slows down to a crawling pace the more time you play. The game is very fun at first, but slows down quickly as you realize how hard it can be to get key cards. Now, some folks enjoy the challenge of deck building around a limited pool, but others like myself enjoy having the options to pick through all the cards and switching decks often when you get bored. I'll spare you the details, but it can take potentially up to 6 months of playing daily Marvel Snap to get the majority of the core cards, not the new fun ones. In my opinion, Snap has an extremely convoluted system of how to upgrade your collection. You use boosters to increase your collection level, which you get from playing or purchasing. In addition to the boosters, you also need credits, which you get a limited amount for free, but again, can pay for more. At certain collection levels, you get spotlight keys. Each week, there are 4 spotlight caches, and one of those caches has a new card in it. Doing daily missions for the week will get you 1 key, but it can potentially cost up to $150 a week to guarantee the new card. I played Snap quite a bit at launch, but I fell off, so apologies if any of these details are a little off. They've changed the collection system quite a few times, but the point being, the second you don't keep up with this game, you quickly fall behind. It's hard to come back with not enough rewards and progression, and extremely daunting at a price tag of $150 a week potentially. Games like Hearthstone result in nearly the entire expansion when spending $130 for the pre-order bundles. The game has about 3 expansions per year, so it's about $390 to keep up with the game. Honestly, looking at Google Trends and comparing Marvel to Pokemon, Marvel's quite a bit less popular. Looking at paper TCG for Pokemon, it's by far the cheapest competitive card game compared to things like Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering. Competitive Pokemon decks can come in as low as $50, and for the online client, it's extremely cheap to get the code cards, and they have a decent battling pass and a crafting system. For Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitive decks, they can run nearly $1,000 in the paper format. So the new Pokemon TCG Pocket just might be the nail in the coffin for Marvel Snap. What do you think?